I specialize in the ridiculous. Not because I want to, because I have to. It's just the way it is. Did you make your own gas tank when your other gas tank rusted through? Engineer it all in so that you could still at least use the damn thing? Would you bolt a hood off another car in between the space that you rotted out through your own bad idea? Just so you could get a little more use out of it? Would you climb underneath it and install a piece of square stock to make up for what wasn't there anymore? Just so you could get a little more use out of it? And after doing so, would you fill it with wood repeatedly and continue to do so until the job is done? You might not, but you might have to before this is all said and done. It's not what you have, it's what you can keep. It's not what you can keep, it's what you can hang on to. It's not what you can hang on to. It's what you can salvage. And hopefully make into something useful. Because if not, you just may not survive. The Marine Corps has a motto: improvise, overcome, adapt. Those three words should be what the American spirit is all about. But I'm just going to keep doing what I always do, the way I've always done it, and hope that I'll be able to continue to do so without having to teach a whole bunch of other wingnuts who didn't see this coming how to do so. Mind you, I've already hauled 3 loads out of here. I've cut up some pretty big trees in my time. But I do not recall one quite like this one. I've fought tougher trees, but I don't remember when. Because this one has kicked like a mule and bit like a crocodile. Have I overloaded my 1/4 ton sewn together Chevy van? Yeah, probably. But that's how much I cut, so that's how much I'm taking out of here. Besides these back breakers over here, and I got another plan for them. Have I ever told y'all how much I admire your courage? I think I've mentioned it before. So it takes a lot of nerve and a lot of grit to let the world get to this state, to where you're going to have to do it the way I do it. I admire your grit, your moxie, and your enthusiasm. Because, like it or not, believe it or not, this shit ain't nearly as easy as it might look. Wagon hoe. Looks like there's a fair amount of editing to be done today. I'll get this up eventually. Or maybe not. Because it's not like the masses are exposed to my content anyways, so I'm basically just doing this to pass the time because my opinion has been squelched like I don't have one at all. And truthfully, as far as survival goes, it's not the work itself that's really that difficult. It's getting yourself in the mindset to be able to do what needs to be done. Because there's no time for whining, no time for complaining, no time for pissing and moaning. That shit's counterproductive. Especially if you're trying to do it in a group. However, if you're rolling with me during those times, I will allow you to cry yourself to sleep at night as you mull over your own personal regrets about how we got here. Just remember and do everybody else a favor. If you're going to cry or sob yourself to sleep, keep it down. Because tomorrow we'll have to get up and do it all over again. So where are we going? How the hell should I know? I'm along for the ride just like you are. My specialty is actually worst case scenarios. And if we use that as our marker, at least wise at the moment, doesn't look like we're going anywhere good. So the only reasonable advice that I could come up with would be this. In a world where it would appear anything could happen, it would probably be best to be ready for anything. Or be prepared to go down like a chump.